This is the story of a happy school.
The crunch of rubber on gravel. The invisible reappeared momentarily. The voices, the people. What cries could you hear?
With the exercise of considerable ingenuity, these buildings have become a very useful housing.
Old red brick buildings. Wake and look around the nature reserve, a place reserved for nature.
And she is being taken to school with other of her fellows.
In spring, birds in the trees. The noises from the traffic going past on the highway. Strange going over the site. The thorn trees aren't very friendly. The sun shines, but the trees are bare of leaves. The less you think of those memories, the more they fade from mind.
Each coach is in the care of an orderly.
The journey around the site from the gate to the coach park. The hall with its stage. Where are they now? Do buildings leave an impression in history?
Many have special wheeled chairs made on the premises.
If you could go back in time, what would you say?
The headmaster coming to conduct the service. Here is a general view of some of the 200 pupils.
Where was the exact place of the classroom? Next to the boiler house? The little bits of concrete, a hole in the ground where the drains used to be. The act of going there on the number 21 bus to Willenhall. Will they build on this site again? In between the stretches of tarmac that nature is slowly reclaiming. The resistance to the fading of memory. People, time, places, things.
The Guthrie Smith apparatus being used by another therapist.
Does the past haunt you? The little bits of red brick, the pine tree with its needles still on, the tree of dead brown leaves, the wind in the trees.
There are in the cerebral palsy unit some 50 children. One of the sports which these children can enjoy is swimming.
A crabapple tree, all its apples fallen to the ground with worms in. How old was the oak tree on the boundary that had been lopped? We weren't allowed to go near it.
Some of these children are only 2 and 3 years old.
What can you say about concrete? Concrete is concrete, tarmac is tarmac. But the memories attached to those traces, traces left, still remain.
Shopping is a typically junior school activity.
Green is the predominant colour of the site now, green and brown. The thorns bite deep as you walk through the site of the main school.
Here is a child who has suffered from polio. Our speech therapist, concentrating here on another cerebral palsied child.
There is a way through, there is a circular path. I always go round the same way, walking to the site of my first classroom past the boiler house with a detour to top school. That was the nursery.
The meal is a very pleasant time for all concerned.
White dewdrops, sprinkle of a salt cellar, white frost, the bare white frosty ground. It's all forgotten now. I've said my apologies, served my time. I came to realise that for some people they were the best times of their lives. They were given hope that they would walk, that they would talk, that they would lead normal lives.
This particular boy is severely handicapped.
The return to the wild. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes, O roll of the fallen.
The day is now drawing to its close.
Yesterday I returned to Mandalay. Was it a dream or was it real?
So our story comes to a close also.